Hello everyone. My name is Ju. Hope you all are doing well. In this video, we'll be discussing questions very similar to Azure AI-102 certification. We'll walk through the question, discuss each and every options in detail, and figure out the correct answer. So if you're preparing for AI-102 certification, feel free to watch the videos in this series. Now, a basic knowledge of Azure AI services will be helpful for you to understand these questions better. Now, the link to the training which I watched to prepare for the certification will be given in the description box below. This training was very helpful for me and it helped me to pass the exam in the very first attempt. I would highly recommend this training if you're preparing for Azure AI-102 certification. Now, to the question. You are deploying an Azure OpenAI resource to generate stories in response to user prompt. You need to develop a solution that ensures a customer-managed key is used for data encryption, and this key is stored in Azure KeyVault. The OpenAI resource should be configured to use the keyVault key. How will you complete the code? Now, there are two blanks in the code, and we have to fill it with proper options. And these are the options provided. Now, let us break down the question. So, the question is regarding an Azure OpenAI resource and it is used to generate response to user prompt. And we need to ensure that this OpenAI resource uses customer managed key to encrypt the data. And this key is stored in Azure KeyVault. So how should we make sure this OpenAI resource will make use of this customer managed key to encrypt the data? That is the question. Now to the command. There is AZ cognitive services account create command. So that is an Azure command used to create an resource. And here -n my OpenAI. So that is the name of the resource which we are creating. -g my resource group. So here we provide the name of the resource group in which we have to create the resource. Then -kind. So it's very obvious that here we have to provide the type of the resource which we have to create. And in the question, we have to create an OpenAI resource. So the kind is OpenAI. Now SKU, which is the stock keeping unit. So here we have to provide the tier in which you have to create your resource. And here we have get standard tier. Now the location is West US. Then here again there is a blank. And what all information we are passing? We are passing key source, which is Microsoft.KeyVault, and the keyVaultProperties, the name of our key, the key version, and the keyVault URI, so that it can access our keyVault. That is the purpose. Now, what is the parameter here? Now to the options. In the first blank, we saw that it is OpenAI because that is the resource we are creating. So the kind is OpenAI, not AI services or language authoring. Now to the second blank. These are the options provided. API properties, assign identity, encryption. So it is very evident that here it is encryption because we are connecting to the KeyVault and retrieving the customer managed key to encrypt our data. So here the parameter should be encryption. Now we can go to the documentation and clarify it. So in this documentation, you can see all the AZ cognitive services account commands. And if we scroll down, here it is AZ cognitive services account create command. And if we go into this URL, you can find this command and the parameters which we have to pass. So this kind, location, name, resource group, SKU, then all these API properties, assign identity, then there is encryption. So this parameter is used to encrypt the data. And we further scroll down here, you can see using this command, we are creating a resource. This is the name of the resource. This is the resource group. This is assign identity. So we are passing this parameter so that the resource which we are creating has permission to access our KeyVault and access the key. That's why we are passing this parameter. And here the kind is text analytics, but what we are creating was an OpenAI resource. So now there is SKU, the location, then here there is encryption. And these are the information we are passing. The key version, the name of the key, and the URI of our KeyVault. So it is clear that we have to pass encryption here to the command to encrypt our data using customer managed key. Now let us get back into the documentation. So in the second blank, we had to use -encryption to encrypt the data, not API properties or assign identity, it is encryption. So the correct answer is OpenAI and encryption. If this video is informative to you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.